Hi, and welcome back to Let It Die. Ladies and gentlemen, we got so much to break down and talk about. First of all, we got the results of the hater funding / 7 million download special event extravaganza. We also have the brand new 5th anniversary events along the horizon and what to attain from that. And a lot of this video, though, is just saying congratulations to the entirety of the Let It Die community. For those guys who are out of the loop, we had a thing called hater funding, which was killing haters in the Tower of Barbs. Up to a certain point would get you rewards as you breach certain thresholds. So the reward was at the 7 million download special, so 7 million haters needing to be killed. Guess how much the community killed? The community killed 11 million. So, because we surpassed, I shouldn't say we, it's mostly you guys, the people grinding in Sangeku, the people who are grinding their absolute ass off, they had to come up with a whole new tier for you guys because you're just that insane. The new tier, Pass 7, is essentially getting a rainbow bag per 1 million passed. So we're getting a handful of more rainbow bags, which is fantastic. But also, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to be covering everything in this video, so let's break things down one at a time. So, what essentially all of this means is we have attained every single thing on the list of the hater funding. Here it is on screen, but the notable ones are a quest that will give us a 4-star premium decal. Fantastic, for the 5th anniversary of a quest. We also unlocked getting a quest for a 6-star decal, of also a part of the anniversary quest. We also got 6 death medals in total, a couple rainbow bags along the way, 5 free continues throughout the 5th anniversary event period. These quests is a mouthful to say. Also, when you're in the boss floors in Tengeku, aka 100 plus floors, you are going to be able to use Dustin, the little kind of like laundry chute thing, for free. Fantastic. And alas, a limited time armor quest will also be available in the anniversary. In the 5th anniversary, so we're getting a brand new armor-ish. We'll talk about that in a minute. Of course, Bloodinium is also through the roof, so this is like the time to actually play. If you guys were hesitating, this is a great time at least to just jump in and to get the rewards of everyone's hard work coming to fruition. So yes, this is the time to jump in, is the anniversary aspect. As soon as this launches, jump back in, get your gear, and leave. Oh, also one thing to quickly mention is Hernias will be on a discount, so 50% off everything on Hernia, which is pretty awesome if you've been saving your money and all these things to buy that. So to quickly summarize, all of the 5th anniversary special events rewards will be as followed. 5th anniversary will have login rewards that are fantastic. The 5th anniversary will also have more decals in the mushroom stew added, some pretty cool ones. We also got 5 free continues in 1 day. Price of Hernia decreased. Dustin in Tengeku floors will no longer cost anything. Bleninium in Tengeku is easier to farm and attain. 5th anniversary special quests, I would assume for various medals and such. Also, this is a pretty huge thing, the Night Riders are back, so if you've been wanting to hunt for those armor pieces, you can get them now. One-time login bonus for everyone during the event period. Awesome. Also exclusive new login bonuses, generally speaking. Fantastic. Also a calendar giveaway if you're into that. And lastly, the 5th anniversary special bundles are available. I would imagine that's the death metal situation going on. Like you can buy death medals essentially, and there's probably bundles and various things surrounding that. But alas, let's go into the specifics, especially of all of the decals. So this was freaking awesome. Okay, so first things first, how they actually decided the 4-star decal and the 5-star decal was this ball game, and it's hilarious because good old Uncle Death, the human weird masked man, that is just the best. They had 3 ball pits, and one of the ball pits accounted for what decal that we were going to get, and then the other ball pit accounted for what we are going to need to do, and then the other ball pit, if I'm not mistaken, accounted for the amount of deaths or kills that we're going to need to get as well. So the way the chips fell are super easy and chill. First of all, thank you Senpai Death. That's hilarious. He's sitting there like picking through the balls and laughing his ass off. He's like, I'm not getting shit for this. I'm not gonna pull or have RNG kick our players' asses. So of course he picked a good decal, a good decal that the community wants. For the 4-star decal, we are getting critical attack. That is amazing. That's a really good decal. You're just buffing up your crit damage, I think. That's fantastic. So we're getting critical attack for our 4-star decal, and the quest tied to getting this is to only kill 50 screamers. That's it. Thank you, God. Thank you, Gung Ho. I would have been so sad if this was like a thing for the community to come together, to grind our faces off, and then bang, we get something at the end, and then for the quest to require you to go to Tengeku and just murder bosses or some shit, right? So thank you to Gung Ho for this actually being something that anybody can do. You can get one of the best decals in the entire game. The reason why it's so good is because it's applicable for anybody, regardless if you play melee, if you play range, does not matter. The critical decal thing is fantastic. So this is good for anybody. So if you're struggling with climbing in the Tower of Barbs, this is a great thing to jump in, grab this quest, and then try to smash it and get that decal, because that is so good. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a premium decal too, because that's what they said, a 4-star premium decal. So this thing that you can always have on your account regardless. Please do not burn this thing. This thing is really good. Also, it's just super easy to complete. And then our 5-star, or maybe 6-star, I think it's 5-star, our 5-star decal of choice is the Joker. It's funny because I already have this, which is a little sad, because yeah, this is not a benefit to your boy. I just have 2. I guess I could throw it on 2 characters. I kind of would have been happier if they gave us a non-premium Joker decal, but it is what it is. But for those guys who do not have the Joker decal, it is equally as good. It kind of is like a jack of all trades kind of thing. It gives you, I think, HP, gives you some rage gain, I think. It also gives you bonus attack in some way, or maybe critical damage. But it's just a general good kind of, again, the reason why I like these decals that they chose, air quotes, chose, or RNG happened to grant us. I'm doing air quotes because Lord Death just basically chose the ones that we were supposed to do, which is awesome. Actually, he might have just chosen the amount of bosses needed to be killed in order to get the thing, which is nice. But the Joker and the critical attack are just very good, generally good, good to put on anybody kind of abilities. Joker being a little more specific, I think, but critical decal is huge. Regardless, what are you going to need to do, Grin, for this 5-star decal? You are going to need to kill Cohen 10 times. That's it. Probably the 3rd floor of Cohen will count. This is amazing. You gotta kill a handful of Screamers, and you gotta kill 10 Cohens. Dude, I've killed, not Cohen, maybe Momosa Gato, just because I like Candy Wolf so much, but Jesus Christ, I've killed that motherfucker so many times. I love this, because also the benchmarks that they had, I think were 10, 20, or 30, and then 50. My God, if that could always be the metric, that would not be the worst. Although 50 would be less good if it was like specifically a high-level boss. But it's not like you wouldn't be able to use the red metal or whatever, right? So it wouldn't be the worst, but not the greatest, I'll admit. So yes, be sure to jump in to Let It Die and collect this delicious decals, which I'm sure a lot of people at Endgame might already have, and they probably would have wanted a non-premium version, because the version that they probably have is premium, but I digress. It is what it is. Again, the critical decal one there is huge. Much love to Gung Ho for giving us all of this. Anyways, the next thing we're going to talk about is the special new armor set that they're going to give us. Now, a lot of us kind of expected this. I was like, they're going to make a new armor set? What? No, they're just reskinning an existing armor set within the game. The Assault Force armor set, except this one is the Assault Force G1 series. And basically, it's the assault armor, the one with the backpack unit. I'm showing it to you right now. But yeah, that one with just kind of spray painted all in gold, except it kind of just looks like, you guys remember the Microsoft like Photoshop kind of thing, where you could like take the bucket tool and like dump a color into a square and it would just mass apply all of that. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, we do not know if this is going to be really good or not. It could just be like the bottom of the barrel. It's literally just a reskin, and here it is. Or, and this is what I'm hoping, this could be a very good resistant high defense armor set like we got towards the end of the TDM's life cycle, which is essentially just the best armor in the game, or one of the best armors in the game. Because of just how good it is, but I would really love if this was easy to attain and also really decent for endgame, like resistance wise, even just defense wise, because this would be great for new players who are trying to slowly but surely climb up the Tower of Barbs. This could be a very nice advantage for them and make them feel like they can get to endgame and experience the kind of the main part of Let It Die which is Tengeku. Green, why don't you play Tengeku more if you say that's the main part? Because I spent so much time not in Tengeku, dude. I burnt myself on the base, not the end. Also, again, like we mentioned, the Knight Rider, it's another armor set, looks kind of crazy and wild, pretty damn cool. But if I'm not mistaken, the resistance, it's got decent resistance, but I don't think it's the best resistance. I think that's still, again, that's a title held by the last TDM armors that we kind of attained at the end of Let It Die's like cycle, because it always resets eventually. But anyways, it's back. If you like the armor, it looks super sick. The black and silver look amazing. Again, like I mentioned, we got some new decals for those of you guys who are just spewing money into this game and you just like to collect and you like to advance and you like to do all that kind of stuff. I would always vie for like patience and like not going bankrupt, but if you're not going bankrupt and you just make a fuck ton of money and you're like, fuck it, I get joy and fulfillment out of this, and also it feels nice to get an advantage. Bang, dude, go apeshit. You probably fund, well, I'm not sure about that, but maybe you'd be fund games for us. Also, because you guys superseded the expectations of 7 million downloads, you guys basically are getting now 7 bags in total, rainbow bags in total. Huge, 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 huge. Amazing. Also, this is just something cute. We are getting the 5th anniversary classic thing that we've always gotten over the years, which is Senpai Death's iconic glasses. This one, I don't believe has been added to the game as of yet. It is the special birthday / like congratulations weird cake glasses, which look very, very odd, but also I think it rounds off our fully collected glasses for Senpai Death, although I will push back, and I think we were missing one. I think at the very beginning of Let It Die, we were given a specific type of glasses. I think it might have been the star glasses, and those ones could never be brought to +5 essentially. So I don't think we technically have all of them, but we can't make all of them valuable essentially. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. It's shocking, frankly. This to me is the shit that I think would have made such a massive, just insane difference. And if this is the kind of like support that the game is going to get for Deathverse, I hope it's like this at the start, because I think this, like getting your players to just grind, essentially get into it, fire off, kill the shit out of a certain enemy type, and then you actually get rewarded, and then they supersede your expectations, maybe even you planning for them to do that, so that you can reward them, so that you can make them feel like when there is an event going on, sure as shit it's worth it. And especially when you can get, again, even coming out of this with just critical attack damage as a 4-star decal would have been, I think most people would be blown away and happy by that. The Joker on top is nice, but yeah, it's like the Joker's really nice. Sorry, I just think, like, again, if this kind of stuff existed way back when Let It Die was kind of in its weird kind of like empty era, if you guys know what I mean, I feel like this would have just kept it going for a sure as shit longer time. But I'm happy that it's here now, and hopefully maybe this means that now that I think potentially Grasshopper Manufacturer or Gung-Ho and staff are no longer working on Travis Strikes Again, or Trev Strikes Again, or No More Heroes is what it's called. Maybe they have more time, or although I assume a lot of that's in Deathverse, and they're probably just trying to hold us out until that game is ready early next year. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. That has been all of the Let It Die news that I can possibly find. Again, please yell at me when there is stuff like that. I get so in my head, and I get so lost in editing other videos, and I sometimes forget that, oh shit, there's this information that I want to get to you guys as soon as humanly possible. So forgive me for always being just a touch fashionably late. And lastly, we now stream every single day except for Monday and Wednesday. So not every day, but it's easy to say that way. Also, we always stream it at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, so if I could see you guys pop over there on YouTube, which, by the way, we also stream on weekdays on YouTube and on weekends on Twitch, so hopefully I can see you guys pop into one of those streams. I can ask you guys about your days, see what's going on with your life, see what you think about Let It Die, and all that stuff. And if you happen to share this video around or give it a like, much love as always, far too good for me. And also, lastly, ladies and gentlemen, well done. Good job for everyone who sat there and grinded. This is one of those things where, for once in Let It Die, the people at the very top actually did a big thing for the people at the bottom. Well done. Thank you. And hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.